Ryan had always been a dreamer, not in the wild, wandering way, but in that quiet, thoughtful kind of way, with expectations high, but no clear idea of what came next. Having moved away from the loud city and her familiar corner of the world, she found a place that matched her dreamer's rhythm of life, in a small town called Seven Wishes. Just her, a one-bedroom apartment, and a pile of unopened boxes. Today, the sky was soft blue and the breeze was friendly, so Ryan strolled through the historic downtown with a mental list of necessities in her head: rugs, shelves, spices. But as she passed a little shop with painted windows and hanging herbs over the door, her steps slowed. She didn't know why, but something about it tugged at her. The scent of jasmine and something sweet and earthy wrapped around her like a hug, like the whisper of a memory she hadn't made yet. Inside, the candle shop was cozy and glowing. Wooden shelves were stacked with jars of every color. Some sparkled, some shimmered, each with names written in beautiful script: Shooting Stars, High Tide, Georgia on My Mind, and more. Ryan wandered slowly, her fingers brushing the glass, taking in scent after scent. Then she saw them. Side by side on a small table near the back sat two candles. Not flashy, not fancy, but they pulled her in with a gravity she couldn't explain. Midsummer Garden, a bright yellow label, touched with a painted bouquet of the most scented flowers. And Vanilla Blossom, a blue label, adorned with a delicate petal or iris and a sprig of vanilla.
Midsummer Garden, Vanilla Blossom.
She lifted Midsummer Garden first and breathed it in. The scent was alive. Fresh soil after rain, wild lavender, the snap of roses, gardenias, and magically a ray of sunlight. Instantly, she was 16 again, kneeling in her aunt's garden back in Maryland. Hands dirty, heart full, laughing as butterflies danced overhead. She could feel it in her bones, that peace, that quiet fulfillment. Then she picked up Vanilla Blossom. The scent wrapped her in warmth. Sweet vanilla, soft buttercream, a whisper of almond and sugar. Her kitchen late at night, baking cupcakes for no one in particular. The joy of getting it just right. The delight of someone's smile after the first bite.
Every scent has its own unique gift to give.
Ryan turned.
I wasn't sure anyone was here.
Behind the counter stood a woman who exuded mystery, kindness, and wisdom, portrayed through her eyes that saw deeper than most.
Oh, I'm always here when someone needs guidance.
Gia stepped closer, nodding toward the two candles.
You're standing at a crossroad. You might not know it yet, but these two paths, they're very real.
Ryan looked down again at the candles. Her brow furrowed.
They're just scents, right?
Maybe, but every scent is tied to something deeper. A memory, a longing, a calling. Midsummer Garden carries growth, connection, and rootedness. Vanilla Blossom offers comfort, joy, and sweetness shared.
Ryan held both in her hands, one in each palm. She felt like time had slowed down, like the weight of the candles had shifted, carrying something unseen.
One scent may remind you who you were. The other may help you discover who you're meant to be.
Ryan blinked. Her heart was thumping in her chest, louder than she expected. She imagined her life if she chose Midsummer Garden. Maybe she'd start volunteering at the local greenhouse, learn herbalism, open a plant shop. Maybe she'd find her place by helping things grow. She imagined her life with Vanilla Blossom. Maybe she'd bake professionally, share recipes, open a cafe that smelled like cinnamon mornings and vanilla dreams. A place where people came to feel warm and whole.
Both candles will light your way, but you can only take one today.
Ryan took a deep breath and closed her eyes. She wasn't ready to choose a future, but she could choose a scent. And sometimes that's all it takes to begin. She reached out and made her choice.